West Division. Got a complaint from Metro that we don't have any representative in the command post. I thought you guys were down there. For Z4 in the command post. Currently, man, Force Pro 1. In the command post. Force Pro 1. Sir, we're waiting now outside of that entrance we went into with Metro. We need somebody at the command post where we can make entrance. North branch from 112. 112, North branch step. North branch 112, can you make sure that your EMS resources drive past the Luxor? That area is still not secure. That they're requesting one additional ambulance. We have not made patient contact yet. We're going to head to 18, but they do want one more transport unit over this way. Okay, well relay that to your Metro counterparts because they're not moving right now. We're into the map. Start pushing forward when you're ready. We're ready to go. Command C1, I'm sure it's a lingo thing. C1, repeat, please. Question and operations. Victims, locations, and some even being held hostage. You want to be able to communicate this to our Metro counterparts and make sure this gets communicated to all of our Force Pro teams. I copy. You have one head your way, but there is no hostage situation right now. That was clear. No hostage situation. That was clear.
Boulevard Command Fire Dispatch.
Boulevard Command Fire Dispatch. One. Good. Hey, they're saying they need to get a hold of Captain Pelletier to give us the go-ahead to go in. The crew here is getting a little agitated. They want to go in and save some people. We can't get the go-ahead, so I don't know if we can make that happen. Okay, Captain Pelletier? That's affirmative. Captain Pelletier. He's in the command post. Copy. North Branch C1. One. Where's Pelletier? Who's requesting help? Okay, Metro is not authorizing the force protection team to go into Mandalay Bay because they say that there's nobody from our department at their command post. Chief Sessions in the command post, but I'm not sure what's going on. But Captain Pelletier is not giving authorization for them to move forward. Is he at Mandalay? We got a team of 5 and 4 at Mandalay Bay, yes. Okay, I'm going to head that way. Is Pelletier at Mandalay? Yeah, he's the convention center captain, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, I just wondered where the denial was coming from. Copy. Force Protection 1 from North Branch. Go ahead for Force Protection 1. Okay, we have personnel in the command post at Russell in the Boulevard. Do they have a command post somewhere else, or is this Captain Pelletier someplace else? That are in transit. Pro 4, copy. We're in transit to assist Pro 1.
Copy. Force Pro 4 will be assigned to the fairgrounds with Force Pro 1. Force Pro 1, south.
Good.
That's affirmative. I'm assigning Chief Anderson to EMS branch. He'll have to use TAC 7 as all TACs are used.
Operations copy. Chief Anderson, EMS branch established on TAC 7.
Force Pro 4 and Force Pro 1 to the fairgrounds. All other Force Pro that are in transit stay on the boulevard, downrange and await an assignment.
Force Pro 5 copy. Staying on the boulevard downrange.
Not violent. PR's transit driver unable to complete transport due to the situation. Engine 5 AMR.
Fire dispatch, engine 5.
Engine 5 dispatch.
Any more information on the situation they're talking about? Can we just get hold of Allie? He's on their property and we're pretty short on ambulances.
Copy, stand by. I'll give Valley a call, but they're talking about the active shooter situation.
Okay, I can't come to your company.
Control, strike team 21.
Check you 21.
Control 7 report. Strike teams on property and need to establish refuge locations within their property. Ideally ballrooms or large areas. Make them safe.
Copy. Strike you to stay in your area.
Ideally ballrooms or large areas. Make them safe. Where you want to doesn't have a place to go.
Where your radio is breaking. Revise the last.
Control 374, just confirming Mandalay Bay is no longer hot. We'll get that force protection teams in there for medical calls.
Affirm, it's no longer hot.
Copy. I already have 2 teams here. We'll be sending them in shortly.
Control 792.
792.
Who is in charge of the
There is no longer a hostage.
coming in and going of Mandalay Bay? CP or something?
374 has strike teams, force pro teams at Russell Boulevard.
Copy 374792. I have between 1,000 and 1,200 people inside the Michael Jackson Theater that is right inside of Mandalay Bay. Break. If you could have somebody try to get in contact with me from your folks over there and see how we can organize getting folks out of here safely.
Copy. I can see the 2 teams that we have here. What was your call sign?
792. Like I said, we got 1,000 to 1,200 people. We got 8 officers
1,200
right now. We're at the Michael Jackson Theater.
Strike teams here, but I'll talk to you on the phone in a minute.
LG 792, and what we're going to try to need here is what's the best exit way to get out of here, and where are we going to send them?
The shooter is still on the loose.
Control 790. Speed line 341 GC has the CP at Mandalay Bay in the lower level with the SWAT Bearcat. If the teams link up here, we can bring them in.
There is no longer a hostage situation. They must be working something out.
341 GC has the CP at Mandalay Bay.
In the Michael Jackson
The
Theater.
teams can link there.
Hey, Tom, yeah, get that car that's coming through. Eastbound towards you. Obviously, you can't listen to commands. Control 701, I have a force pro team and we're headed to Mandalay Bay Valley right now. Control Force Protection 22, do we know if the fairgrounds have already been triaged? Has there been a force protection cruise through there? Strike Team 21, which is with Force Protection 1. We are in fairgrounds over by Gate 1, clearing out the main 2 stages now. Understand that there's officers by the buses. Copy that.
Yes, I know. I was looking for him.
361, be advised I have about 30 citizens sheltering in place on the southwest corner in buses at the fairgrounds.
Control DP35.
DP35.
Control Force Pro 2.
So far, we don't know. It could be a terrorist attack.
Strike Team 12 with Force Pro 2. We're going to be on the east side of the fairgrounds, Gate 4A.
It's going to enter it. Control 701, just confirming that NCT at Mandalay Bay is in the parking garage, LA.
They just said Mandalay Bay. Strike team at Mandalay Bay, revise your location there.
Yes.
Strike Team 12, Gate 4A on the
He's
east
right.
side. Standing by.
Strike Team 22 entering the fairground, Gate 2B, Gate 2B, straight in the take 2. Person, Force Protection Team 22.
This is the tactical division.
Still on standby at Margaritaville, Las Vegas Boulevard. Control 374. There was a sergeant, I believe it was 794, looking for a strike team to help with an evac of over 1,000 people. Can you confirm from your location?
This is the Michael Jackson Theater.
That's correct, 792. That's going to be my team. 792, 367. You're requesting strike teams for evac of a theater? Confirm? LT, I didn't hear you. Are you requesting units for an evac? Are you requesting strike teams for an evac? Patrol 367. Who is strike teams for evac?
792 is requesting. Michael Jackson Theater, Mandalay Bay.
How many strike teams does he need?
There's about 1,000 people there.
1,000 people. In Michael Jackson Theater.
654. If you need us, we can shift to the bridges. The bridges must be maintained. Stay at the bridges. I will get strike teams to the Jackson Theater. 7 unit. I need you to give me a call so we can work this out.
792 something.
CP, very top. This is the Mandalay Bay. I have
This is the all area commands, brother.
744, the strike team that was on 4-5 is making their way to Valley. Of course, 1 through 5 have been cleared. Very good. Strike team 21. I was just hitting with my light. Where is the other strike team coming in? Control, Sat 1, we got a team of 4. We're going to be with Force Pro 5. Our instructions were to go to the fairground.
Columbus coming in. They're walking northbound on the boulevard towards you, sir. We'll let you know as soon as they get over to the fairgrounds.
I do have another group walking through the fairground with their flashlight just to the west on the west side of this little wall. But the other group is still walking northbound Boulevard.
The force flow team that's just directly west of where I'm shining you, that's already been clear. If you can go back by the buses, which that has not been clear yet.
Wow.
And,
Thank you for the information, bro.
Plain clothes with police vests on. Doesn't look like they're going to be our phone guys. I don't know if they're on the channel.
181 SE. We have sergeants, we're shelter in place. We have about 40 people in these buses. We're secure and protecting this area.
Unit
Mary Tom 1. From the Michael Jackson Theater, there are officers inside there. We have a pretty clear area if we want to evac them right out the front door.
Copy 794. Sorry, 792. Did you copy that?
So, Cat 1, do we need to make our way down towards the bus? Strike team that's on Mandalay Bay and Las Vegas Boulevard. If you're headed to the fairgrounds, I'm going to have you walk eastbound on Mandalay Bay and get in on the backside of the stage over there.
Hey, you have a clear area to...
I copy that. When is the route going to be within the casino? 692, PD 44. And also, if you think there's a line to fairgrounds, I'm going to have this strike team go to the far southeast corner where the Highway Patrol has his lights on. They're going to exert from there.
PD. I hope it's not PD.
692 PD is coming.
Someone call me. Patrol strike team 19.
Strike 219.
We have secured the pavilion inside the Tropicana. We are pushing everybody inside the casino.
They haven't said anything about the shooter in about 20 minutes. Last thing that was said was there was no more hostage situation.
Control 792, can you have somebody from the CP just call my rider?
From the CP, it's call 792's rider. Someone who was CP call 792.
Control 701, also further. Can we start bringing people out of the Michael Jackson?
There's about 1,000 people in the Michael Jackson Theater. Scared for their life.
Air unit, strike team 12. That one, we're going to be making entries in southeast corner, fairgrounds. Control 701.
I don't know.
It's most likely a mask.
We are clear to enter the Mandalay Bay Force Call.
Okay, copy.
Control 713 PD on South Central. SWAT is telling them to stay still and never go in.
SWAT's telling them to stay still and not to go in.
Control 224 IC.
224 IC.
as we move into the next phase of this, 320 King, he is going to start leading the safe strip strike teams, Greg. These will be teams that we've placed along the strip at each hotel, and then when the A roster comes in, they will relieve them, and the DOC will handle that. She's going to come on at each property we place them so that we can log them.
Copy. Control strike team 15. Strike team 15.
Thank you guys for the
I just had a
info.
liaison from Flamingo Hotel over to me saying their surveillance showed a WMA and two WFAs get out of a cab, grab a silver extinguisher, and place it behind a slot machine about 23:59 hours. Copy.
So that one, told by Force 405, we need to head over to Mandalay Bay.
Wow.
Copy.
Control 792, citizen inside advised me in front of first works of RM Seafood, Mandalay Bay, approximately 15 civilians, barricaded inside.
I have the seafood pavilion.
Restaurant named RM Seafood in Mandalay Bay.
Copy.
Control 307 WC.
307 WC.
Control, Force Pro, Strike Team, Force Pro 1. Can we have Strike Team, I believe 12, or Force Pro 12 is going to come in and to check the VIP stage area? And that's the east side, and we haven't been able to get there yet. Sorry, it's Force Pro 2.
On YouTube.
Force Protection 6 is with Ladder 18 in front of Hooters. County Ladder 18.
WC.
Control 307 WC. Yeah, we're getting information from one of the Force Pro lieutenants.
WC, just want to let you know that Ontario Police are advising they have some of their officers locked with 15 civilians at the Luxor. And just be like, 2 of them are armed, and they also have security radio with them.
Okay, are they code 4 or are they under threat?
They're code 4. Sir, you're not.
Roll the CPL.
So you're not tell that can advise if there's a triage tent for medical and what's location.
For the incident commander, the rescue task force are clear to go. They are clear to make entry at the rescue task force. This is what warms up.
Control 746.
746.
North Las Vegas SWAT got some intel about shots fired at Harris with an H.
Right.
Do we have a strike team there that can confirm that?
Is there a strike team at Harrah's advice?
Need to Closest one's going to be us, strike team 7. We're at the Cromwell.
We're going to land laying them now.
746, I'm at the Cromwell. I'm just asking what's going in there. We haven't heard anything here.
746. So you're not telling the advise if there's a triage test for medical advice location.
Control, strike team 15.
Strike 15.
At Margaritaville and Hoskins Boulevard. We can go to Harris. We're pretty close. GC-23, there was a CCP established at Cobalt and Tropicana. Unknown if it's still there. Pro 167, Sam Easy. There's also several medical units here at gate 4A, right in front of the church, south of Dial.
Cool copy. The supervisor is still medical gate 4A in front of church off Dial.
Control 746 and straight 7 across now. We're going to go ahead and check those reports as Harris is coming in. We're going to take it 400.
So far, 2 dead.
Control T24.
Just an update confirming that officers on out in the field know that there are victims who were injured at the scene. The original scene have gone back to their hotel, which could be accounting for some of these events.
Readvising that no units should be going into the Mandalay Bay unless they are relieving SWAT. No additional units into Mandalay Bay.
340 speed.
47
Wow. So they're not even helping injured people yet.
Northbound, just north of Boulder, or excuse me, just over. I was coming in, there was victims. I don't know if we were able to get anybody in that way to try to start some people who are on the freeway.
Okay, I'm sorry, readvise. I got northbound 15 at what cross street?
They were right in front of the Town Square Mall in the northbound lanes. A male, 2 females, looked like they were 419 in the back of the truck, and there were some other people standing around who looked injured.
$419. They were dead.
Counselor? We're going to head that way just to see where they're going to be at. Are they stationary on the 15th?
Let's see with 419, because I could be wrong. Injured, maybe. Dead body. 2 dead bodies.
21 SC.
21 SC.
We were also out there with the lieutenant on the 15 right by Town Square Bridge. You can call in to FD or AMR. They were arrived and were starting to triage people.
Okay, good.
I know an AMR unit did pull up as I was directing them to those victims in the back of that truck. I don't know their call sign, though.
help force protection 2.
You said there were 419, two
Go
dead
ahead.
bodies.
Ma'am, have you guys sent units to the Tropicana, room 5244, to check if there's injuries in there?
We advise that, please. I couldn't copy.
Thank you for the information, Nick.
Ma'am, did you send a unit to the Tropicana, room 5244, to check on injuries?
Force Pro 6 is on the route to that with Force Pro 7 empty.
Copy, thank you.
Verify, we're arrived over at the I-15 Town Center. What was up here saying off this truck?
There was 2 subjects in the back of it that appeared 419 and several other subjects standing around.
Had to be a high caliber weapon. That sounded very loud.
Control, strike team 15.
It's like an AR-15.
Just made contact with security. They say the entire Harris Casino is code 4.
Copy. Units be advised, Harrah's is code 4.
746, I copy that. 13-7, 32.
They just announced before there was 2 girls in the back of a truck, 419. That means dead. Dead on scene, dead on arrival. DOA.
Strike team 29 is in traffic. Control FP2 is making entry in Tropicana. Control Air 5, I-15 from Sunset down to Russell's negative rain, 419 in the back of the truck.
Do you guys think this is planned, or was this out of stupidness?
Units be advised, per the watch commander, it is code 4 for the Force Pro only units to enter Mandalay Bay.
DP 792. CP 792.
Area unit, we have 425A. Someone's hiding at Desert Rose Resort, 5051 Duke Ellington. Can you ATL for that?
Air 5.
I think it's a white storage container on the other side of the wall in a different parking lot. And it appears someone's hiding behind it. Unknown race subject.
Confirming 5015.
5051 Duke Ellington.
Alright guys, please, no racist comments. Just keep it to yourself, please.
CP 320K.
Can you advise if there is a strike team assigned to SLS?
Negative.
See that? Just spoke to the representative. There are no injuries, no warm zones, no hot zones here at this location. We're going to be reopening this up.
So, that one.
That one.
Yes. My daughter's watching Dora. In the
Force
other
5, we're going to go down to Mandalay Bay Beach area. Report of casualties over there.
No.
585K, 320K.
Go ahead.
Can you meet me here at the SLS Valet? We're going to tag team these properties and work our way from north to south.
Affirm en route from Flamingo to Boulevard.
I guess they got somebody hiding in the back of somewhere.
Sir, at 416 F right.
515, copy that.
759.
759.
We got a straggler in a vehicle just drive towards the medical staging area trough at the Boulevard break. We checked in, he's code 4. We're going to walk him in his car as he truck goes about 5 miles an hour through the Boulevard and then west on trough to get him out of the area. Control, do we have 50 patients at Tropicana? Do we have 50 injured?
50 injured. Wow.
I have not gotten any numbers.
Earlier, I believe a group off of Reno, they're taking into custody one white male, all in brain camo and a backpack with them. They're going to be directly to the southeast of the Tropicana.
Copy. Who's out with the subject southeast of the Tropicana?
Well,
Strike Team 17, do you have a report on how many casualties are at Tropicana?
The last traffic for Strike Team 19.
That works. Can you advise if you have any casualties at Tropicana and how many?
We are at the pavilion of Tropicana so far. No casualties.
Thank you,
reported
Nick,
on our
once
end.
again.
Minor injuries.
Units now advising no force probe teams into Mandalay Bay. There's possibly another suspect on the 4th floor. That's per the Zebra Lieutenant.
Officers in the southeast of Tropicana. I advise the other people in here just north of you, and then these storage boxes over here a little bit north of them. There's some people hunkered down on the east side of those.
Approximately 2 hours ago, it all took place.
Control 3, Mary 9. Fox 5 has arrived. There's going to be at Giles and Reno. They're setting up.
CP 792. Somebody at the command post, 792. I think she's trying to raise you, Sarge. Give me 1 second.
Primary 9656. Can you divert media, please? We don't have all suspects accounted for.
We've been pushing them back. We have it taped off. They cannot cross Giles and Reno.
3 Mary 9, you're on channel. 3 Mary 9, you're on channel.
Affirm.
It looks like you hit your emergency button. You're code 4.
Well, Strike Team 21, Force Pro 1, we are going to Mandalay Bay Beach. We're code 4.
You go ahead, sir.
Control 792, I need somebody to be from the command post to be assigned to call me. Please tell me who that is and when they're going to do it.
Copy. Is there a unit from the command post that can landline 792? Advise your call sign.
07WC, we're going to call you right now.
07WC.
Control 316, I need Officer Jeff Thiel, 16270, to check in with the command post, please.
Copy. P number 16270, need to check in with command post.
So, Sat 1.
Sat 1.
So, Sat 1, we're going to have we're going to have 5, 6 citizens coming out towards the beach area that we're hooking down in the foot.
Copy.
Control 717.
717.
Force Pro 8 is en route to MGM. For call you.
It's most likely planned.
Force Pro 5, Bellagio. Force Pro 9 is en route to MGM 2319.
You know how the USA works nowadays.
That was 5 at MGM.
Force Pro 10 en route to MGM 2319. Control Strike Team 22. Is there a need for a Strike Team and Force Protection Team anywhere else at this time?
Yeah, motherfucker, all around.
Is there any unit that still needs a strike team advice? Any unit that needs a strike team?
Control 374. We're getting reports here from Northtown PD that's assigned here at Russell and Las Vegas Boulevard that they're getting reports of gunshot wound victims at Reno and Giles.
Oh, copy. Is there anybody that can be around to Reno and Giles? Check on that.
Control, I just need to confirm it before we send someone. I don't know. Are we getting any other reports? FD hasn't received anything here yet.
We got one, I call it 0005, with a victim locked in a tractor trailer on the dirt lot, and a female was shot in the arm.
Here, but we do have strike team, so we'll stand by for another team or for further from FD. Strike Team 22 is en route with Force Protection Team
8.
Coming.
Control 792, we have about 100 more civilians entering the Michael Jackson Theater. They're getting ushered here by security.
Copy.
Control FP6.
FP6.
We're clearing the Tropicana and we're headed to the New York. For the dispatch of county fire.
Okay, copy.
Controller 5, we're going to be sitting down at McCarran just for a bit. If you get a hold of us, 325 SR is going to be our contact.
Seven nine two, Adam. Seven nine two, Adam.
Seven 9-2 control.
Control 374.
374.
Empty getting reports of active shooter on 4th floor Mandalay Bay. We don't think it's correct, but can we confirm it for FD to make sure it's our detectives and not active shooter?
Okay, is there a unit in Mandalay Bay that can advise if it's code 4 on the 4th floor?
Control 680 GC.
680 GC.
Force Pro 3 and 7 are conducting a sweep of the casino floor, and they just entered.
Copy of Mandalay.
Well, Mandalay. Control 374, take that confirmation that it's code 4 on the 4th floor Mandalay Bay for FD.
We're checking with South Central Dispatch who has the Zebra units. They do believe there is another suspect on the 4th floor. We haven't heard anything further about an active shooter, but stand by just once.
Control 186. We just got a report of 413 in front of the Motel 6. Gentleman with a red sash crossed to 413 to someone for trying to advance on it.
Flash to 413, Adam?
Okay.
Copy.
Control 374. Was that traffic for me? Was that a suspect that flashed to 413 on the 4th floor?
No, yeah, that's going to be at the Motel 6.
Copy. FD's going to be holding short where they're at until we get confirmation that there's no threat on the 4th floor there.
Still can't confirm, but SWAT is on the 4th floor.
Zebra 50.
Zebra 50.
Okay, we've had a team actually clear the 4th floor, so there should not be anybody up there. If we have eyewitness or something else, let us know, and we will have a team go back and re-clear it, but it has already been cleared. The 4th floor has been cleared by SWAT.
Okay, copy. 374, you copy that?
Suppose I'm advising FD that it's code 4 and that it's been cleared, unless there's new eyewitness information.
Control 740, Forestry? Control 740, are the roads cleared just to the east of the MGM Village for us to try to get more people out of here? Can anyone advise if the roads are clear east of the MGM Village?
Control 717.
717.
I have FBI SWAT here with me in front of Hooters. Is there anywhere specific that they're needed?
I haven't got any information on Hooters. Is there any unit on channel that needed someone at Hooters?
No, 717. I'm at Hooters. I have FBI SWAT out here with me, and I'm looking if they're needed elsewhere.
Okay, copy. Is FBI SWAT needed at any other location, advice?
Yeah, we got one in custody at the Motel 6 and DP goes to 13.
Hang on.
Horsepower 5 right there.
Horsepower 5.
Control 320K.
320K.
Can you advise the CP that NHP can reopen Sahara, I-15 north and southbound at Sahara?
Does CP copy that? NHP can open Sahara northbound and southbound at 15.
Control Strike Team 15, we're still on standby outside the courtyard, Carnival Court.
Any strike team advice? Zebra 15 control.
So what you guys'
Zebra
thoughts
50
on
control.
this?
Zebra 50.
Do you know if any of your SWAT will need FBI SWAT?
For now, have them stage at the Mandalay Bay Valet, and we can dispatch them from there. Have them link up with our units there.
Copy. Okay.
Control Strike Team 21 with Force Pro 1. We have been told to stage on the boulevard. If it changes, let us know.
And the unit that was asking the FBI SWAT biggest stage at the Mandalay Bay Valley.
Control Force Pro 6. We'll be headed up to room 2319 at the New York.
He said that's an AR.
320K, 590K.
Go ahead.
I have K96 available. Do you need any more help with what you're doing?
Negative. We're good, thank you.
Any units on channel 2, any evacs? If you can take those evacs to Thomas and Matt, you need to enter office Swenson. Thomas and Matt, enter office Swenson.
Control 222.
222.
I say it was an AR-15
Strike team to come in gate 4A
or an
into the Route 91
AK-47.
lot. We've got a suspect that we are not yet able to get into custody.
It is strike team 4A, the Route 91 lot. There's a strike team that can be around to that. 4A, Route 91 in the lot.
I'm working on one from the staging area. Stand by.
Okay.
I think it was a planned attack.
1922, we're right across the street from that lot. We have force protection 8 with us. We can get around.
Strike 22.
America cannot be trusted nowadays.
Copy 22, stand by.
Seven six five. Was that 222 over here, Route 91?
Confirming strike team 22 is going. What's the exact location they're going to?
At 4A at Route 91.
Two two 765. I'm on scene. I'm just over here by the bus. I'll start walking that way. What do you got over there?
But if it was a planned attack, who do you think did it? Who's behind it?
Patrol Strike Team 22. We just need to know exactly where we're going. Lot 4A, is that what was stated for Route 91?
Control 734. We need to try and find out what properties need refuge areas still.
Danny, be safe. Stay in closed doors.
Is there any strike team at a hotel property, resort property, that needs a refuge area established? Advise.
Repeat last traffic.
Any strike team that needs a refuge area established at their property, advise.
CP 585K.
I just got a warning from YouTube telling me that they're going to shut the stream down. So if it gets disconnected, I didn't disconnect it.
CP 585K.
If there's a unit that can be around South Valley, it looks like security is calling in saying they have one detained saying that he was involved in this. The negative weapons were found on him.
Control 105, what's that location?
Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel because I will be doing it again. I'll be streaming again. And YouTube, you guys could suck a dick.
CP 585K. Go over CP. We checked the Hilton Grand Vacation Club at 2650 The Boulevard. There's no lockdown in effect. They have no injuries break. There's also no strike team stage there.
Now we're at Circus Circus. There's also no injuries. They do have a lockdown in effect, and there's no strike team here as well. Thanks.
Okay, if there are units that can be around to that valley, the security has them in custody. They're going to move them to the holding room. It's going to be a white male. No weapons were found on him. So we're getting a report
YouTube's behind it.
Coco's 169 East Tropicana. Time was about 7. There was a male with a 413 in front of. The white male, mid-20s, early 30s, 5'8", skinny, dark hair, temple shirt.
186 SC, that's the guy I got in custody. He had a pellet gun on him.
Okay, copy.
They had one in custody that was supposedly had something to do with it.
CP 811. CP 811.
I'm taking my time out to do this. I have to be up in 2 hours for work. So if you guys could just do me a favor and go ahead and like the video, subscribe to my channel.
Hey, where are you by?
The PIC still working on CCAS.
Upper.
This is full time.
224 IC.
224 IC 811.
CP 320K. Go ahead, first CP.
Look, we can't point fingers at any race. We don't know who did it.
No warm or hot zones or areas of concerns. Break.
Sergeant Bulmer, SAM UZ4. Hey, any officer on channel back with the Live Nation crew at the buses? SAM UZ4, I need you up on the radio. 791, SAM UZ, we're here with the sergeant. They're at the buses. Okay, I'm coming in. We're gonna take them out now, but we're not gonna take them across the field. There's another gate over there, correct? The only key resident we got. Can you landline one of us? I'm walking up to you now. Just know I'm coming in from the stage area.
Control, this is staging. Do you have any more requests for strike teams that have not been fulfilled yet?
Invite.
Copy, thanks.
Control, just confirming the CP's in front of South Central Area 10.
Upper.
CP is inside South Central Area 10.
So, Fat Martin. Control 374.
Just relaying for FD South Command. We have 7 force response teams available to respond if we have any other locations for any other victims.
Okay, just confirming, so southbound the boulevard, there's 7 force teams available?
It's staggered from Russell all the way down the boulevard. We have 7 force teams available to respond. You can get any confirmation of locations for victims. Go ahead, repeat.
Continuing on with the Encore win, negative strike teams assigned. Do you want us to continue over the channel to update, or do you want us to call it in?
Go ahead and update over the radio. Calm down.
Copy.
Control Zebra 50.
Zebra 50.
Could you have 6 EMTs meet Zebra units in the Mandalay Bay Lower Valley and team up with them to clear floors and assist with medical?
Control 374. We have a team here. We can send them if you give a location again.
Mandalay Bay Lower Main Valley.
Copy.
Should team up with a Sergeant Mueller and Sergeant Panucci.
Sure, that one.
That one.
That one, we're inside. We have near the convention area. We can take it over there until there's that way for medical.
That one.
Strike Team 21 with Force Pro 1. Just got to find that request. We are on our way to the Lower Valley.
Force Pro 1. Just confirming the last unit was Force Pro 1 into route to Mandalay Bay.
Control Force Pro 6.
Force Pro 6.
Room 2319 was negative for injuries break. We're at room 2134th in New York, where the confirmed gunshot went to the left leg. We're going to escort him to the valley to be transported to East Coast 4.
Alright.
CP 029.
Control 374.
374.
Control 367.
367.
Here's Strike Team 9 in New York, New York. Sergeant Reyes. I'm getting a report of shots fired by Force Pro 6. Can they confirm?
Force Pro 6, are you on channel?
Force Pro 6, we don't have any shots fired.
Pro 6, do you have a strike team there to assist?
5 and 6 are there at the New York. They were just clearing rooms. They were out with one with a gunshot wound to the left leg.
I'm sorry guys, I cannot kick him because I am doing this off my phone.
Affirmative. Do we have shots fired at the New York?
We are security at T-Mobile and Monte Carlo. We can transfer over there and split my team if you want us to go check. We did not hear anything. So Force Pro 5 is at New York. We don't have any shots fired.
Strike team 5, 367. I need you to locate Force Pro 6.
Force Pro 6.
Force Pro 5, where you guys at?
Oh, and they're in New York, room 2319, and they're advising negative shots. They were just with a 415 victim.
Force Pro 6, ambulance just arrived at the valet. I'll be escorting them up. Force Pro 1 arriving at valet, lower level valet of Mandalay Bay. $202-749. $202-749.
209 Control. Control 224. 224. There are buses dropping off at Town Square that are not supposed to be. Can you call Cat and put a stop to that, please? Needs to be. That's not really fine.
Control. Invader, strike team 9. What's the room with the 413-8? 413-8.
The victim was room 2319, New York.
Copy. I'm with medical unit right now. I'll be heading out there.
Control, FP6, we're close for.
FP6, copy.
Control strike team 33. RTC's been advised not to drop off at Town Square.
33, copy. Control 1040.
Control 307 WC.
307 WC.
Boom.
Just confirming 344 is IC over at Mandalay Bay.
Control strike team 23.
Team 23.
Should have put the donation link.
I need somebody on interior Mandalay Bay. We're coming up to the front main valet, about 100 people who want to go inside the theater. So if we could just advise them that we're on our way right now.
Copy. Strike team 23. Interior Mandalay Bay, front valet with 100 people. And open please. 748. I'm going to have one officer take a van and get 14 people out of the MGM Village through Gate 7, which is on the southeast side of the facility. 748, copy. I see. That's at Mandalay VP. Advise your call sign. Advise your call sign.
Lieutenant Stewart, 749. Hey, I'm en route to main Calais with approximately 100 people who want to go inside the theater. Is there someone who can meet us out there to escort them in?
I'll check on it. I don't even know if we have room. What do you want?
What? Suspect dead.
341 GC control.
Control FD6.
FD6.
Our victim's going to be transported by AMR 135 to Southern Hills.
Copy.
Our victim's going to be transported by
Control 182 SC.
Southern Hills.
182 SD.
Can you log a plate on the 425B that's parked in the road on the overpass from I-15 south to the Tropicana ramp? 82 Frank 01.
Control SD20 and Force Code 4. I'm headed to Mandalay Bay loading dock.
Acknowledge. 182 SD control. Just ready. 182 SD control.
Go ahead.
I already was cutting off on the 425B. I copy 15 southbound. And I got 82 Frank 01.
What does Trump have to do with this? Trump's got nothing to do with this. It's been happening for a long time.
East, in about 82 Frank 015. Should come back on a gray Jetta.
Challenge.
Control 674 GC, strike teams. I've increased my numbers to 11 officers on North South Pulsade, North Town of Luxor.
674 GC, copy.
This shit's been happening since Obama was president.
3 Paul, 749. Going to hold at the main entrance till we're all caught up.
WC control. Control 307 WC control.
Control GP35.
Thanks, Obama.
GP35.
If we're gonna blame anybody,
We found another
let's
female
blame
with a gunshot
Obama.
wound at Giles, or I'm sorry, Alibaba, and too many ambulances taking her to the hospital now.
Copy.
Control Zebra 51.
Navy go
Zebra 51.
Can we get another Force Pro team to the lower valet
Copy, we need another Force Pro team to the lower valley, Mandalay Bay, Super 51.
Staging copy. Control, Force Pro 1. We have 3 down here. Do they need another one?
I guess they had a team that broke off to go cover a suspicious package. Medical has a call they need to get to, so they need a team attached to that.
Control ST-35.
ST-35.
I just met with ST2. They said this, down here is probably going to be code 4 as far as what it was. I have my help, and we have 11 people on my strike team. You got something else for us while we're down here? Or you want us to head back?
So you're not John, I can advise for ST-35. 11 people strike team available.
And we're mobile in cars. Strike Team 40 is en route to lower Valet and Mandalay Bay for that Force Pro.
Strike team 40, copy.
I agree with Nick.
Strike Team 31, Baker. Heading to Albert front desk.
Strike team 31, Baker, front desk of where?
Excalibur for Force Pro.
Acknowledge.
Control 181 is be advised. We are evacuating some of the people from the back of the stage on foot to the mobile command vehicle in the church.
Acknowledge.
Be advised, we'll be going out gate 7.
Acknowledge. Just revising that evac coming out the back of the stage on foot to the mobile command vehicle. The church out gate 7. Last day that you were on the readable.
Force Pro 11 and route to MGM Highway.
Acknowledge.
Control, we will be having buses deployed over to Mandalay, Valet, and MGM Michael Jackson Theater. So those buses can be filled up and transport civilians to Thomas and Mack.
Acknowledge. Just rebroadcasting buses are going to be deployed to Mandalay Bay Ballet, MGM Michael Jackson to take the people to Thomas and Mack.
Control 3, Ocean 22. Where are they evacuating people to? We have a lot of people over here at Polaris, and off the end of the evacuated out to us.
All evacuees were going to go to Thomas and Mack, and they needed to enter off of Swenson.
Control 717, Force Plus 10 is en route to Desert Rose Apartments.
Acknowledged.
CP 1339 is arriving at New York, to the rear entrance.
161 Sammy, 765. Control 575, they get a number for the CP?
Affirm, it's going to be 280-9102.
Control, Force Protection 11 arriving at MGM Mandalay from GW.
Force Protection 1, Control, is that you have a victim with GSW?
Force Protection 1111 arriving at MGM Grand, LA.
Copy.
CP Strike Team 39 arrived at New York.
Acknowledged.
CP 654, we're having citizens coming up saying that their hotels are calling them to say it's clear to go back. Are any of the hotels open again?
So far, all we had updated was Circus, the Hilton. Last update, Encore and Wynn, they're still on a hard lockdown.
$741K, we can confirm we opened up Encore and the Wynn. They have no security concerns. They are open.
Copy, rebroadcasting, Encore and Wynn's going to be open.
Same radio traffic with Palazzo and the Venetian. However, they have a Henderson-based strike team still on property, but it's code for their no other concerns.
Yeah, seeing also Palazzo and Venetian are going to be open with a Henderson-based strike team there.
320K, be advised we're going to be calling 592 with these updates, so we don't take up the radio.
Acknowledge.
Control 213 Armor.
213 Armor.
The vehicle here at the Luxor has been cleared. It's a self-driving vehicle. It is not a bomb.
213 Armor, copy.
CP Strike Team 39. Go ahead. Okay, based off the security, they've had no other intel about any shots fired at New York. Right. Would you like us to change to a force protection team over at Mandalay Bay? Copy that. I guess it was a speaker system. Confirming if you would like us to remain at New York, or change over to Mandalay Bay as a force protection team. CP Strike 19. I heard you. Stand by. Air Strike Team. If there's no other strike team there, stand by, and Lieutenant Utomi or Sergeant Bisco will make sure that you're assigned properly. Every hotel is going to have a strike team. Strike team 39 coming up.
All units on channel, Sam Easy 4. I made one trip with the civilians inside to the NCB, and I'm coming out with the white van. I'm coming back to gate 4. Officers on the interior of the festival grounds coming back in with the white van.
Yes, we're broadcasting. Sam Easy 4 is going to be in the white van coming out of gate 4 with civilians.
Correction, gate 7, ma'am. Sorry about that.
Copy. Correction was a white van to be gate 7 for SC4.
Control 35. Just be advised that we're going to be turning the lights off inside the area.
Confirming that light's off.
No, they're going to be turning them back on inside the concert area. Control, strike 19. Strike team 19. We're on Tropicana. We have most of the casino secure, and everybody's pushed to the civilian. Confirm we're still locking this casino down.
Acknowledge. Just rebroadcasting. Tropicana is going to be on a lockdown still.
We copy. CP strike team 22. CP strike team 22. Control strike team 22.
Strike 22.
We're getting word that there's extra people being found in the south end of the concert venue. We're going to re-clear again, entering from gate 2B to Baker from the boulevard side, and re-clear to the south.
Acknowledge. Just rebroadcasting. Strike 22. Got people still being found. Be clearing again south end of the concert to Baker Gate from the boulevard side, clear to the south.
Control, strike team 19.
Strike team 19.
When you can spare, since we're locked down in Tropicana, we could use at least 4 more bodies to hold control of entry points on this ballroom.
Acknowledge. Maybe 4 more units to Tropicana at the ballroom to help out Strike Team 19.
Control 656. Can you repeat that? We've got units here.
Confirm. They need 4 more units to the Tropicana at the ballroom to help those exit and entry points.
Copy that. We'll take care of that.
Control 374.
374.
372 is going to take over my assignment over at the FD and on Russell and Boulevard, and I'm going to be reassigned to CP.
Acknowledge.
Control strike team 23.
Strike Team 23.
I need confirmation that Mandalay Bay shops have not been cleared. That they have not been cleared. We just had some citizens come down saying they're sheltered in place and they want to come out.
Acknowledge. Are you on channel that can provide that the Mandalay Bay shops have been cleared?
Well, Mandalay shops have been cleared except for Elton. You have 2 subjects, 2 place, 2 WMAs, and a 50.
Okay, copy. Control strike team 23. We have reported 10 people sheltered in place just on the Mandalay Bay side of the shop. We're going to send our team up to go grab them and bring them to the theater.
Copy.
Seven 5-9 striking. We'll be moving to the Tropicana ballroom.
Those teams are ready.
Full strike Team 33. Was there a request made for RTC bus that's empty for Thomas and Mack?
We had one that was going to go to Mandalay Bay Valley, and then MGM for Michael Jackson to take those evacuees to Thomas and Mack.
That's right, but do they need an empty one at Thomas?
Control Sammy Z4, I'm coming out with another group in the white van going to the church. I'll copy over.
Sammy Z4, copy. As far as the buses, that's all I knew of those two locations. They were to go to those locations and then take our evacuees to Thomas and Mack.
Okay, and that was Luxor and Mandalay Bay?
They said MGM, the Michael Jackson, and Mandalay Bay Ballet.
Copy.
First 5, Luxor 12-4.
Control 367.
367.
We're going to do a roll call here in a second to get accountability of where all our assets are. All right. Stand by.
CP Strike 1, advise your location.
Mandalay Bay, Ballet.
CP Strike Team 2, advise your location.
Luxor Valley.
CP Strike Team 3, advise your location.
We're at Team Wolf and Monte Carlo at the park. We have 11 Sam GT with us as well.
CP Strike Team 4, advise your location.
Strike Team 4 with T-Mobile.
CP Strike Team 5, advise your location. CP Strike Team 5, advise your location.
Strike Team 5 headed back to the command post.
Copy that. Command post Strike Team 6, your location.
Strike Team 6, we're on the north end of the Luxor at the Valley.
CP Strike Team 7, location.
CP, Strike Team 7, 746, Cromwell with 5 personnel total.
CT Strike Team 8, location.
Control Strike Team 21. Is there a number to CP I can call?
From 280-9102. We're still doing a roll call. Strike Team number 8, your location. Any units at the Harley-Davidson advise?
Force Protection 8 is out at Fire Department.
CP Strike Team 8, location. CP Strike Team 9, location.
CP Strike Team 9, near the Air Casino floor.
CP Strike Team 10, location.
CP, control.
CP, go ahead.
Dispatch. We need people to lock down the crime scene. Apparently there's still people getting in. We need to lock that inner perimeter down now.
Copy. We're broadcasting. We need to lock down the inner perimeter to the crime scene. Lock down the inner perimeter. People still getting in.
Control, just confirming our bridges all shut down. New York Security is inquiring.
Confirm. All bridges were. CP Strike Team 10, advise. CP Strike Team 11, location.
Control 790.
790.
Just a heads up, the first 3 buses have arrived at Mandalay Bay. We're beginning to evacuate the Michael Jackson Theater.
Acknowledged.
Control 202, can you repeat that traffic?
Confirm. Buses are arriving and they're evacuating now the Michael Jackson Theater.
Okay, what side of the hotel is the buses arriving? West side? They're all staging on Hacienda, which is the far north side of the property.
Control 792, I heard that about the evacuation. I'm the sergeant that's working the folks on the inside.
792, acknowledged. CP Strike Team 12, location.
Control 769.
765.
When available, I'm going to need several officers to lock down this perimeter of this event so we can get the crime scene completely secured.
765, copy. You're going to need several more units to help lock down the perimeter.
Captain Larkin, CP. Go ahead for Larkin. Do you need another strike team over there to help lock down that inner perimeter?
right now we're conducting the internal search, and yes, another search team would be excellent.
We're getting reports of people walking in the crime scene. Do you need more to walk it down there? 765. I'm walking the perimeter right now. I'm going to need at least 10 officers because we have open gates. It's completely open for people to still walk in. I'm going to need more people so we can get this locked down. To you, what is your location I can send them to?
Patrol 222, we have units at every entrance and exit on the inside of the gates.
I'll just do a little walk around the outside perimeter. There's still quite a few access points for people to get in.
Copy. Just let us know locations and we'll get them locked down.
JP35 Gate 5 is considerable.
JP35.
Control 184, Sam Easy. Game 1 is secure.
470.
Control 105.
105.
I'm being advised that there was some traffic regarding RTC buses coming to Mandalay Valley. Stand by. So, I'm trying to find out who requested these buses to come take the folks from the Michael Jackson Theater. CT 105, do you know anything about this? Negative, we don't know about it. We're trying to confirm to see where it came from.
We are working out this.
Last traffic was unreadable. If you would revise.
That's affirmative. 792, myself and 344, along with another strike team, have organized this evacuation.
$106, 105. Go ahead. Did you request buses to transport people?
By one.
CP 746.
Control 186 SC.
186 SC.
We're just advised by security possible 434s at Coco's, and then another individual advised there's 3 subjects down in there. So if we get a couple more units to meet us at Koval and Trop on the southwest corner so we can head over there, please.
186 MEC. Acknowledged. What's the time lapse?
About 2 minutes, if that.
Okay, copy. Is there unit can meet 186 Sam Easy, Cobalt and Shop, southwest corner, Hospital 434s at Coco's with 3 subjects down.
Joey Mary 70, we're right here at Koval and Trop.
8 Mary 70.
Is there anyone at the CP copy of 746 problem? Control 746. Security here has advised me that they're getting calls from some lieutenants and captains that are CP saying that they can open up their property. Do we have any direction on what we're supposed to do? CP
CP, what properties are we talking about? Cromwell. 741, okay. Hey, this is CP. Anything north of Hart Street, can it open up? So that's pretty much Monte Carlo North taken. Say anything north of Park?
That's for north of Park Street.
Right, everything north, everything north of Monte Carlo can open up. Copy that. Are strike teams to stay in place, or are we being reallocated? Strike teams are to stay in place. House, thank you for the update.
It is just rebroadcasting for 625 Mary Tom. Everything north of Monte Carlo can be opened up. The strike teams need to stay in place.
That's for the casinos that want to release their patrons.
Captain Larkin, Route 91 CP. Over Captain Larkin. Okay, security devising the following gates need an officer on them or need to be closed. 3, 5, 6, and 7 are unsecured where anyone can just walk in.
Control 765, that's affirmed. I'm waiting for, I got a team coming to me right now so we can start walking them down. I'm out on Las Vegas Boulevard. I got officers coming to me. We're going to walk and secure every open gate. I'm at gate 2B right now. It's completely open.
Copy that, and then you can add gate 4 to that as well.
DP35, we have gate 5 secured. We're here.
Copy, gate 5 secure.
Control, CP, can you please have units en route to 1 Nor 11 location and back them on that stop?
Camp Clark, Camp copies, we'll get it.
Wait, Nor 11?
Nor 11 is doing a car stop. Please have units go assist him. It's one of our plates of interest.
Safety control, I don't have Nor 11 locked on. Can you write that location you just need to head to?
Control 186 SD.
186 FD.
We are at Coco's. We have one gunshot victim here. Can we get medical here? There has been no 434s at this location.
Nothing from will advise them.
They're in the back parking lot.
Acknowledge. Where? So you know that advice where Nor 11 is, so I can get units to them?
Control CP, this is a dispatch called in that 1 Nor 11 had that car. I just want to make sure they're code 4 that your unit's backing them up.
Okay, we don't have a Nor 11 logged on. I just checked with South Central. They're saying there's no one out with 467 on a vehicle. We're confirming.
Captain Greenway, 49.
Go ahead for 202.
Hey, sir, we have 5 buses on the north side of Mandalay Bay, 5 buses that are partially full.
All right, copy. Stand by. We're trying to confirm who called for the evacuation. I'm waiting for a call back from the Zebra captain.
Copy. They all look like they just came from Michael Jackson, FYI.
Copy. Thanks, Jeff.
186 amnesia control. .186 amnesia control.
Local 186, Sam Easley.
Frontline line with medical. Where is the victim shot at?
There's units downstairs with her. I think it was lower extremity, though. They can come to the back door of Cocos, please.
Medical's here. There's a ride.
Okay. Copy.
Control CP, if there's folks on South Central Channel, everything on this event needs to be working convention center.
Yeah. Okay, copy. We'll advise them.
Control 771 on channel.
771.
Down here at Caesar's Palace, they want to know if it's okay to let people out, but they still want to keep a lockdown on anyone coming in. Just making sure the CP is okay with that.
CP, can you advise okay for Caesars to keep a lockdown? CP control.
Okay.
771's asking okay for Caesars to go ahead and keep a lockdown. They're not letting anyone in.
They can go ahead and allow folks to leave their property out the back ways. The boulevard is still shut down. Any place north of Park, which is by the T-Mobile, is free to allow folks to exit their properties.
I copy, thanks.
CP654, the exit at the back, that was for vehicles, right?
Sergeant Boulder, 521R. Ballman, 734. Copy, 734, 521R. Go ahead. Can you call me at 702-481-5906, please? R765. Are you looking for Ballman or Bolmer? B-U-L-M-E-R. Monique Bolmer. Okay, copy, because that's a different, those are two different people. Let me see if I can landline her and call you. Copy, thanks.
Key control.
Located at the MCV in the church parking lot across from the festival.
So RTF1 on channel, we were told to switch over. We are out from the Mandalay Bay.
RTF acknowledged.
Control 563 on channel, the MGM.
563.
734-765. Go ahead. You still got people injured down here? Confirm, yeah, 7 people. Okay, copy. Just again, I'm just a little bit south of the AM/PM. I'm behind 2 South Central units. They'll be standing out here on the sidewalk.
Control 777. Can we have somebody call New York, and advise all their personnel that we are not letting anyone south of the Monte Carlo? Guests are calling them and they're saying to come on over, they'll let them in. We've gotten instructions that is false.
777, that's a formal down item.
Control, strike team 15.
Strike team 15.
Just re-advising, we're at Carnival Court.
Strike team 15.
Control 734. For units that are on the south end of the boulevard, you can allow those RTC buses to go north for evacs. Allow the buses to go onto the strip for evacs.
Sergeant Van Nest, AB. Control CP, what gates do we need to fill at Mandalay Bay that need to be locked down?
Their traffic for 765.
Yeah. What gates do you need and how many people do you need and where can I send them?
Well, right now I'm standing at 2B because there's nobody been here the whole time. I'm trying to get bodies over here. So I have 7 bodies coming. We're going to walk the perimeter. Wherever we find a hole, we're going to put someone.
And last update, we had gate 3, 4, 6, and 7 needed to be covered, along with 2 evacuations.
That probably sounds right, but there's still other entrance points. So like I say, once the 7 bodies get here, we're just going to walk the perimeter and cover any access point.
765, 661, we're trying to relieve you where Alibaba and Giles were you located.
So RTF1.
RTF1.
I got an ambulance with me, a team of medical guys, and we're sitting here with no job. Do you need us for anything? Come back to the TP for reassignment. 170 SC, gate 6 is covered.
For the units asking where I'm at, 765, I'm just south of the ARCO AM/PM.
Are you on the boulevard side or on Giles?
I'm on the boulevard. I'm just south of Reno. I'll be right here on the sidewalk on the east side of the boulevard.
Copy that, en route.
Control Force Protection 2.
Protection 2.
Hey, security's advising there's possibly 40 to 50 patrons that are barricaded on the 62nd floor. And unknown if any injuries or of such.
Okay.
Negative, left the ball now.
Sergeant Van Ness, I'm sending you 10 officers at your location at the Boulevard in Reno.
Copy, thank you. I'll be just south of Reno. 200 yards south of Reno.
Force Pro number 2, control.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Reference that update, Delano. So do we need units to head up to that 66-4?
Negative. I have a contingency that can go up there right now, just advising you. We're going to head up there right now.
Acknowledge. CP control. CP control.
Control 372, I'll be on channel as well with the Force Pro 1FD at Russell and the Boulevard.
Good copy.
Control 752, do we have any properties that need evacuations, that need buses?
Any channel can advise if any hotels need any evacuees taken on the buses advice.
What was that last traffic?
If there's any hotels that need it, you're
Control your code.
it's rebroadcast. You just be advised, I can see several units trying to transit, nothing's coming through. And also advise if there's any hotels that need evacuees. Yeah, so. Is it advice?
CP 11. CP 811.
CP control?
Go ahead for CP.
811's got traffic for you.
Hey, I'm SG2 with Alexa. I have security asking me if they still want everybody unlocked out inside the casino.
Bookstores stay locked down. The properties between Tropicana and Russell
Can you get an update on
are to stay locked down.
Copy that, sir.
ST-35, Strike Team 35, 367.
Good.
No, 23, right.
I need you to rendezvous with Sergeant Van Ness, 765 at Boulevard and Reno. They have an assignment for you.
765, yeah, we're talking right now. We got it organized, thank you.
CP control?
CP.
Just be advised that getting that 0433, we had a peer calling in advising that they possibly know our suspect, Mary Lou. This peer is from California, advising the female drives a red Hyundai.
See if we can get a phone number, and we're going to let the investigative details know.
Okay, copy. I've got a phone number for that peer.
CP.
Go ahead.
4 buses on Giles here trying to get to Thomas and Max. Can they go through here?
I don't know anything about this.
passengers.
It is 575.
Go ahead.
Okay, where you at right now?
I just left from over there onto the boulevard. The SP unit's checking the perimeter right now. So far they've covered 2B break. And I just got information that some of the 419s in the medical tent have family arriving and trying to get to the 419. So I'm just walking over here to make sure they have coverage on that.
All right, you want me to bring my ST-35 over there to help you out? On the outside, we're on the west side of the boulevard.
Yeah, stand by. Let me walk over here and I'll update you.
Charles, should we shut down the vehicle traffic at the boulevard? I don't know why the buses from Mandalay Bay got through on the street. It needs to be shut down.
That's affirmative. Where would you like us to send them?
Well, it's up to you guys now that they're all the way through the scene, but they need to come back and go with the long route away from the scene.
Alright, we'll try to get them turned around here.
Control 792.
792.
With regards to where they should be going, so let's direct them to go west on Mandalay Bay Road, south on Dean Martin Drive, and they can take Dean Martin Drive all the way to Sunset Road and go east. That is not in our perimeter.
Copy. Rebroadcasting the buses. Bus.
170 SD, west on Mandalay Bay, south on Dean Martin to Sunset. Confirm?
Yes, that's affirmed.
Copy.
798.
Northeast vehicle 10976, running, door unlocked, and I'm going to go ahead and lock it.
Copy. 7 George 11, control you on channel. I just imagine that's going to be your vehicle. It was unlocked. 798 is going to go ahead and lock it.
Okay, thank you.
Control 751.
751.
I have the supervisors here at RTC trying to find out where whatever evacuations need to be picked up.
Well, 792, the pickup location is going to be Mandalay Bay Road and Luxor Drive.
Thank you.
And if we can notify them just to have a seat count for each of the buses they have, that way we can organize the evac. Control C51.
Fever 51.
What's the event number of the person from California?
You heard a copy. Just bring up the main event. This is working on. It's 3519. 35.
For the person calling from California.
0433. 0433.
Copy, thank you.
Control 372.
372.
For FD, reference Route 99, Route 91 Club, whatever, where do they want them to go?
So unit combines where FD is needed, reference the Route 91 Club.
Control 777.
777.
Can I get it confirmed that Monte Carlo and hotels north of are allowed to let people out of their garages to travel northbound on that back street, Dean Martin. CP control.
Go ahead.
Just confirming hotels north of Monte Carlo. It's okay to release those people through the garages to head out northbound Dean Martin.
Sounds like you either go out Dean Martin or you go out Koval.
Copy, 777, copy. That's affirmed. 563.
Control 563.
563.
Okay, apparently I have officers that are north of us telling people that they can go to Excalibur. I just got flooded with about 50, 60 people. So that needs to stop. We're at the MGM, so whoever's down across from the Monte Carlo needs to stop those people there.
Just be advised, we cannot let anybody south of Monte Carlo. The only thing that's going to be open is north of Monte Carlo. Do not send people south. Seven, 777. If there are any flashbangs going off near T-Mobile on the north side of New York, New York. Is there any units or super units on channel with flashbangs, north side, T-Mobile advice? Control, we're not aware of that. And is it going to be 434s?
You guys heard it?
Myself and two officers heard some things, unconfirmed of what they actually were at this time. 777, copy. Needing more units there? Do we still have units at New York, and Louisville, by chance?
Strike Team 9 and 376 WT2 are in New York, New York.
Copy, sir. I don't know if you want to go check out towards the northwest portion of that area, towards the park and T-Mobile Arena.
CP Strike Team 4. We're on the north side of T-Mobile. There was nothing. 425 over here. No 434s.
And Strike Team 3, we're over there on the south side of T-Mobile Arena and the parking structure. Nothing heard over here.
Copy that.
Strike Team 44.
Strike Team 44?
Just advising we're arrived at our assignment at the Win and Encore.
CP, did you copy?
Sergeant Held, 759.
Sergeant Held, go ahead.
Hey, it's Pat. Can you call my cell? Your scribe has owner, Pat.
Copy. CT control. CT control.
CP.
We've got a call from a citizen. She's going to get the Cosmo who has a video of the 415A if someone can make contact with her.
RT units 765. Any RT unit?
Go for RT.
Here at Gate 3, and it's the one that's literally, it's right next door to the AM or the Arco gas station.
Yeah, we need at least 2 bodies and some tape over here. It's open.
Are you looking for CT or RT?
Sergeant Robbery 765.
CP 344.
Go ahead.
Can I get some conflicting information here? Can we confirm, are we having buses still continue to go to Mandalay Bay to evacuate the Jackson Theater, or is that done?
Strike 1, we're on it right now. Break 792 is with the audience, and we're in the process of clearing the employee area.
Control 792. I organized this effort. If we want to keep people out of the crime scene and do all this, we can bring the buses back the same exact way. But if we leave these 15 or 1,600 people in place, we are going to have some serious medical and mob in here.
792, copy.
CP needs to make that decision, so CP.
CP, go ahead and continue with the buses and have those people get them out of the area. I know there's been buses that have been going to UNLV. Get those people out of the area.
Can we further define out of the area?
Take them to the refuge area at UNLV.
Control 611.
611.
Use the west entrance to the Thomas and Mack Center. I have lots of room.
Copy. Rebroadcasting for those buses. Use the west entrance for Thomas and Mack. There's lots of room there.
Given that information, let's keep the buses coming to Mandalay Bay so we can get these 15, 1,600 people out here.
Three 798. Three 728. Control 798.
798.
Just advising that media has been trying to jump on the cat busters going down to do the pickup for the Michael Jackson theater. So we've taken a few off, just advising that anybody that's on before Russell needs to get off.
Acknowledge. Okay.
Control, strike 1.
Strike 1.
The Michael Jackson employee area is now clear, and we have about 100 employees. No injuries, nothing 425.
790. Reference that last traffic. That is not correct. We have 1,400 people sheltered in place here.
That was
Cosmopolitan employee area.
taking you to the units with the 1,400 people, and they have been cleared. You can transport them out of the area. They can be evacuated.
CP-765.
CP, Strike Team 39. CP, Strike Team 39.
CC Control. Go ahead. Strike Team 39, cut traffic for you. Go ahead.
Bernie, you want us to rally at the valet of Mandalay Bay?
I'm sorry, what's your call sign?
Strike Team 39.
Staging area, Lieutenant Hank. Carson, Las Vegas Boulevard. Go for staging area. We have strike teams to ask them where they're going. Can you please help?
The strike teams return to the staging area. We'll deploy them from here. We don't have any instructions for any strike teams going to any other place. Have them come here and I'll deploy them from here.
Strike Team 39.
The standing order is going to be all strike teams. When you're done with your mission, you'll return to the staging area for redeployment if necessary.
CP-765.
Who's in charge of the motors? I need the motors to go to, this is 367, I need the motors to go to Paradise, block all westbound traffic from Paradise, Tropicana, all the way up to Sahara.
I'm sorry, all westbound traffic.
That's affirmed. We don't want any traffic coming west of Paradise towards the strip.
Okay, confirming from Sahara down to Trop.
That's correct.
Okay, copy.
Control CP.
CT.
Okay, 224 has overall command and is at the CP, right? I do. There are other folks that have been delegated tasks or have areas of responsibility. Anything to do with the Mandalay Bay 105, Chief Hank is in charge of that. He will make sure that everything ebbs and flows through his command, right? Captain Larkin has the command of the Area 91 where the venue took place. And any assets that are needed or released need to go through her. And let's just make sure that folks that report to the staging area go to the staging area at South Central.
.175, Sam, easy.
Joel's out there with Force Pearl 5. We're up on the 16th floor of the Mandalay Bay.
Force Pro 5, copy.
Control 175, Sam, easy.
175, Sam, easy.
We just had two individuals, one from us heading northbound through the desert area at Four Seasons and Mandalay Bay down the desert area. They looked like WMAs, and they were not following our commands and took off running.
Copy. 2 WMAs running northbound from the Four Seasons from 175, Sam, easy.
That's firm. One's wearing a green shirt, carrying a jacket, and then the other one we haven't seen come out yet, but they're still heading northbound.
786, we're right here at Reno and Haven. Do you have a better description?
Two WMAs, one wearing a green shirt, carrying a jacket, unknown on the other. You can advise further.
We have units making contact now.
Copy that.
That's 3 PT80.
BT-80.
Yeah, there's a citizen come up to us behind Mandalay Bay registration. From us, there's employees and citizens in the Four Seasons registration area. If you're able to send a team, if anyone needs help.
What do they need assistance with?
It was just about there's a lot of citizens in the registration area in Heat left.
Okay, copy. Yeah, those areas should still be on lockdown for now.
Seven 575. What's your number? Stand by. I'm almost to my car to turn my other phone on. My battery died. CP654. Do you still want us to hold the Harmon bridges?
Control, strike team 44.
Strike team 44.
I don't have the number to the CP. Could they give me a call myself, please?
There you go. I've got it for you if you want to help yet. Relay.
Right.
280-9102.
Control 654. What was the number to the sheet again?
280-9102.
Calls 1337.
1337.
Yeah, we're at the Refuge Church at 55 East Reno, break. We have a female that's going to be coming down in about 30 minutes to open the church door. She has access to the video, break. It should be coming via Trop to Cobalt to Reno. Her name is Marla Thompson.
Five 765. You ready to copy a number? Five 765. Five 765.
Confirm you're trying to get 575?
That's a firm. He wanted a landline me, so I just got my phone up and running. If he wants to give me a call, I'll give him the number.
Copy. 575 Central.
Control 656.
656.
want to make sure the command post is aware that I have a 419 deceased male on the roadway here.
656, your location there?
Tropicana Boulevard where the medical triage area was.
Copy.
Thank you.
Strike team 19, 367. Strike team 19. What's your location? We are in the Tropicana in the Pavilion Center. Do you have a mission there, or are you just standing there for security? We were directed to guide all guests into the Pavilion Center in a secure location and provide security for them. Copy that. 759, I'm with my strike team here at the Trop, and we're going to start putting guests in the hotel back into their rooms, getting witnesses of any other crime listed on a CINOPAT.
Control 790.
790.
There's several units that are at Mandalay Bay that are not assigned to a strike team or Force Pro. They need to come back to the CP and check in, please. So anybody not assigned to a strike team or Force Pro, they need to check in at the CP. And I know there's several at Mandalay Bay.
798, copy. Units that are at Mandalay Bay that are not a Force Pro or strike team need to report back to the CP.
January 6, January 6, 1 copy, we're out.
798, control.
Go ahead.
Just want to clarify, because we had several units that were holding the crime scene and gates there.
Yeah, I just spoke with the CP, and that's what they're saying. So unless they were given an assignment by Lieutenant Hanks, then they're to come back.
Okay, copy. So any units that do not have assignments at the Mandalay Bay were given assignments from Lieutenant from Hanks. Return to the CP.
Control 344, just be advised, we had a couple guys at Four Seasons in the Boulevard, and we're going to use somebody here just to make sure these people coming off of Four Seasons westbound don't go northbound on the Boulevard. Actually, I've got 175 Sam Easy here. Should suffice for now. Yeah, should
Control 656.
656.
Have we determined where family members of the deceased victims are supposed to go?
CP control, are you able to advise?
Control 1 William 33. At this point, we're sending family members to headquarters.
656, copy. Thank you.
Control 786, just where you want the victims, family members to go to headquarters.
That's affirmative.
I've got 3419 over at my location. I don't think they're going to want to leave.
786.
Control 367.
367.
I need a traffic sergeant to my staging area. It's going to be my traffic liaison.